Hey guys, today, we'll be talking about a very cool feature in Kling AI. It's the lip syncing feature. Keep watching, and I'll show you exactly how I made this.
Okay, so as you just watched in the intro, I created an avatar, which that avatar, I used an AI image generator to just create it, which I would show you exactly how I did it. I'm going to try doing this for two different use cases. One is just like what you've watched in the intro, where it's just an avatar and that face isn't a face that's even recognized. And two, assuming you want to use your own face and voice to do something like that. So let's start with the simpler one, which is just the random avatar. To generate the avatar, all I did was just to use Lumen, or you can use any of the image generators of your choice. And in Lumen, you can see that this was the prompt I gave it. And this wasn't really the initial prompt. I just used a prompt enhance feature, not from Lumen, because everything I used here was free. And this was the second option I had, but I didn't use this because this had part of the person's hair cut off. But this seemed like it was perfect, so I decided to use it. Now in Kling AI, for you to use the lip syncing feature, you need to have a video that probably says nothing. It's just a video of the person or the image or whatsoever character you choose to have. That video should just showcase the person talking. So for this, after logging into Kling AI, the lip syncing feature can be found within all tools, because this is where you have access to all tools. We are interested in this. You can see that Kling has new features also, like the sound generation. There's even a virtual model and all that. And if you want if you want me to make videos on this, you can just drop it in the comment section and I will try and do so. For the lip syncing, what you are to do, as you can see, it expects an MP4 MOV file, which is a video. And for now, the file should be 10 seconds max. This wasn't even specified as to whether if you have a pro account, you can have a longer duration, but the file you're uploading needs to just be 10 seconds, be it free or a paid account. So it means when we have our video generated, we would need it to just be 10 seconds. One thing that's really important is the system you use in generating the video itself. If you already have a video of your avatar talking, that's fine, you can just use it straight up. But in our own case, we have an image and we want to convert it to a video. So for this, you can use several options. You can use even the video generation feature within HailU. And Kling 1.6 is really it's really interesting. It's very, very good. We can now drop this particular video here, the image here. So in our own case, let's try regenerating this using the same prompt. Let's see if we can have different a different feature, or let's just try something else. I'm going to copy this prompt and then alter it a bit. So here's the altered version. I decided to make it a female avatar this time, and I am choosing to, this is also important for you to say it should be front facing, because you wouldn't want something like this. You wouldn't want it to generate something where the character would be looking sideways. So for the model, we used Lumen Realistic, but for this, let's try using the Flux channel. Let's have two options, and let's do 16:9 as well. I'm going to just go ahead and generate. So we are having our image right now. This really cut off some parts of the image. So why don't we try editing this? I prefer to have something, I mean, even this was a bit too close for me. I would have preferred to have more parts of the shoulder showing. Let's see if this makes any difference. And the reason why we do so, okay, so it was from the model actually. The reason why we do so is because if we use an image like this, then Kling AI will try to do an autocomplete more of, I mean, for the remaining parts of the image, which wouldn't match what we have originally planned. So this is much better. I think we can use something like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and download the image. Now, one other thing that you should know is, as a rule of thumb, not that it won't work without this, but as a rule of thumb, try to enhance the image. Just enhance the image so you can have the clearest version. I mean, this is fine. You can see it as it is, but what if we have something even clearer than what we now have? If it's for this particular use case where the face doesn't really matter, I mean, it doesn't really need to match a particular face, then Kling AI is your go-to photo enhancer. So all I need to do is just hover my mouse on this home side and just click on the enhance image section. I'm just going to drag the image and it's going to add it to the list of, I mean, tasks that it needs to do. But with a free account, I have access to generate to enhance just up to 2x of the photo. For me to enhance up to 4x, I need to be a paid user, and the 2x is more than enough for what we want to do. So I'm just going to enhance. Now you're going to see why I said I prefer using Kling AI for use cases like this, but not for use cases that require me to have a face that needs to be identified, like mine, for instance. It's going to change the face completely. So let me just show you. This is the before, this was the image we added, and this is the after. You can see the difference, right? Yes, it made it a whole lot clearer. I mean, it has more details, but if this was you and someone presents this as you, you're still going to notice that it's not you. So for this, now that we have the enhanced version, I'm just going to download it. So we have our image downloaded, and you can see obviously from the file size. Next, we use Kling AI to generate it as a video. So I'm just going to upload the file that we just downloaded, and we can actually also use text to video just directly from here. I mean, yeah, we should have done that. Anyway, this is fine, but why didn't we even do that? I should have done that. Just convert the prompt we have here into a video. Maybe next time. Okay, so now we can leave it like this, but it won't really tell Kling what we want this video to do. But what we want to have is a video of an avatar talking to the camera, something like that. Now we can leave this prompt just as it is, but there is an introduction of DeepSeek integrated within Kling AI, and this is really nice because it helps you with the prompt enhancement. So I'm going to copy what I have here and paste it here. So it is going to just enhance the prompt and make it much more detailed. Alright, so the avatar speaks warmly to the camera, soft light shifts in the background, friendly and engaging, the camera is stationary. And if I like this, I can just use the prompt. We can even try other things like the camera rotates around the subject, the camera follows the subject moving, the camera zooms in, or the camera zooms out. Why don't we use the camera zooms out? Alright, so now we have what we want. I guess we need to just select the duration. I'm going to select 10 seconds, which would increase the number of credits required. Since I'm using this to show you guys, it's fine. I'm just going to click on generate now. I have a video coming up which I would show you how you can make your Kling or Helium AI or VO2 videos generate even faster. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe and you are going to at least not miss that video. All right, so this is done generating and we can go ahead and play to just see how it looks. But the thing is, we shouldn't expect to have any sound just yet. But we have our 10-second video. The expression is really nice. She is really talking to the camera and the camera is zooming out towards the end. This is perfect. Now, since we've generated this within Kling AI, we don't really need to download the video before uploading it again for lip sync. There's already a feature here that would give us access to do so, and I'm just going to click on it and it's going to just add the video here where we were supposed to upload. And assuming we were following the upload method, after uploading, it's still going to be the same thing here. Now, the next thing we would do is to add the audio, and the audio for the lip sync is one that you have two options. First is to do text to speech, and secondly is to upload your local audio, one that you recorded yourself. And this is the option that we're going to use when we're trying to use our face. So for the voices, since this is a lady, I'm just going to click on female, so we can choose anyone that works well for us. Alright, so I'm going with this voice, and this also gives you the, apart from you selecting the emotion, which for this I would like to go with a happy emotion, and I would recommend you use the voices that gives you room to choose the emotion based on the text you want to choose. So assuming I want to announce something really exciting and I just leave it on neutral, it won't really be nice to hear or watch. But when I have like the emotion option, I choose happy and I type whatsoever it is that I want to, then it's going to match the use case. And you can also select the speech rate, which for this, I am going to leave it on the 1x as it is. Now let's find the text that we're going to use. You've been working so hard lately, darling. How about I give you a relaxing shoulder massage? I read somewhere that it helps a lot. Now we have a 10-second video showing, and before generating the audio, you are to just click on play to see how many seconds this would give you. So once you do so, it's going to play with the sample voice that you've selected. All right, so this is 8.1 seconds long. We can leave it at that, but I would like to max out our 10 seconds. So I've been tweaking this and I have 9.8 seconds. I mean, you can do less. You can do less than the 10 seconds, and it's going to find a way to just fit it right in. Or if you have an audio or if you have a text that's longer than the 10 seconds after recording, you can play around with this speech rate so it could make the avatar talk faster, so the time would match what you already have. But this is completely perfect for what I have, and all I need to do is just to generate, and generation for a lip sync video takes 10 credits, and this would take 12 to 11 seconds, minutes to generate. So let's just wait for it. All right, so our video is done generating and we have our first output. I'm just gonna play it so we could all watch together.
You've been working so hard lately, darling. How about I give you a relaxing shoulder massage? I read on the internet that this technique helps a lot, so come on.
All right, so how was that? I feel like this can still be better based on the inputs you give it. The tool is there for you to use it. So I feel like the quality of the image or the type of image you use and the text slash voice you select would determine how well the output would be, and even the prompt of the kind of video that you upload to it. So this, so far, for what we have given it, is perfect.
If you like what you've been watching so far, then a like to this video and a sub to the channel will be massively helpful. Now let's continue with the video.
Now the next thing we want to do is use our own faces, and for this use case I have some of my photos generated on Artflow. And if you haven't watched my video on Artflow where I show you how to generate avatars of yourself or photos of any form that you can use for things like your thumbnails. I'm going to link that video above. So I have this, and this looks a bit perfect because it doesn't show teeth. So I'm just going to download this image, and what I am going to do is, as you can see, the image itself isn't too clear, and AdFlow gives you the ability to upscale, but upscaling takes 30 credits, and we don't want to use that much credits, I mean, for just upscaling an image. And like I said, if you use Kling AI, let me just show you an instance. Assuming we want to just upscale this image using Kling AI, you can see that my face is recognizable here. But if we decide to upscale it just 2x, you're going to see a clear difference of what I was telling you about, and it's going to show where the face would gradually not look like mine. All right, so this is 1x, and does this even look close to my face compared to the 2x? I mean, none of this looks like me, and that's why I don't use Kling AI's enhance feature for enhancing images like this. What I rather use is the enhance feature in Canva. Oh yes, Canva has an enhance feature as well. Okay, so I have the image dragged here. I am going to just edit the image on Canva, and this is me just showing you something that's out of what we are covering in this video. I am also going to use it in a design because that's where I can see applications that I can use within Canva, and from there I can enhance the image. Now this feature is probably just for the pro account, but I don't think you'll be limited completely if you are not a pro account user. I mean, you can do up to 4x with a free account, but for you to upscale up to 8x and 16x, you need to be a pro member. And what Canva does is it checks how clear the image is, and if the image is really bad, then it unlocks 8x and 16x. But if the image is not so bad, I mean, you can just sometimes see just the 4x even appearing. So after selecting this, I'm just going to click on upscale. So what this does is it doesn't change the appearance of the image completely. I mean, it doesn't even change it, it just upscales it. But I noticed with Canva's approach, it's far better in a way that yes, some parts still look like the image was generated using AI. It smoothens the face and some of the skin texture and all that. I mean, this is how it looks. So I'm just going to replace it. The difference may not look so massive from here, but when this replacement is complete, which it is, I believe, yes it is, you can see that the face is really smooth, but the face hasn't changed. I mean, this is one that we can use. I'm just going to download it. All right, so you can see the file size has even increased to 846 kilobytes, and now we can use it on Kling AI for our lip sync. So now that we have our image, we can use the same procedure in converting this image to a video, and it's all going to work just fine. You can still use DeepSeek to enhance our prompt by telling it this person is talking to the camera, and I'm going to still select 10 seconds for this. I am going to just generate this as well, and as it generates, we would now need to have our voice. So we have two options to do that as well. One is we can use our regular voice that we just to record on a mic and speak whatsoever it is that we want to speak, but we can also use a cloned version of our voice, and you can see that this is showing 25 minutes. So while this is generating, let's go and clone our voice, and I already have the perfect tool for that, and it's free, which, well, for the most part, I mean, for this use case, it's going to be free since we are not generating something extremely long. And what I'm talking about is Hail You. Once you just come to hailyou.video and you select the audio section, this would now take you to be able to do text to speech. And for text to speech, I already have my cloned voice here, so you can do yours too. Even with a free account, you have 3 slots for just generating different versions of your voice or different voices under the same account. And for this, I would like to just tell it to do something. All right, so we have the perfect text and the duration is so perfect. I just played this and it works out really well. So we have our 8-second audio and we have Kling AI generating a 10-second video, and what we would now do is wait for Kling AI to complete, and after that we can sync it the way we did the earlier one. Okay, so our video is done generating and this is how it looks so far. I mean, this is not bad. Oh, I have a smile at the end of, oh my goodness. All right, so the next thing is to import the speech we generated, and doing this would be very easy because we've already seen me done it before. So I'm just going to click on the lip sync feature. We already have this video. Oh wait, we could just even lip sync this from here. Why did I even have to go far? All right, so now we have this video here. The next thing is to select this local dubbing option because we have the speech we want to use, and these are the formats it accepts. I don't know, this is Kling AI needs to get its thing together because here it says you can upload just a maximum of 10 second clip, and this supports up to 30 seconds audio. So how does it, like, what's the plan here? So I'm just going to drop what we've generated here, and then I believe once it's done recognizing it, the generate button will be active. So now we have the generate button active and it takes 10 credits. I mean, how many credits did it take for when we used the text to speech option? I can't remember, but it seemed like it took 20 credits. But for this, I mean, this is 10 credits. So 8-second audio file uploaded and we have a 10-second video, which is perfect. So it should find a way to do its thing. All right, so our generation is done, and let's go ahead and play it and see how it looks.
I am here to showcase how Kling AI's lip syncing feature works. Subscribe to Talking Tech with Williams if you haven't done so already.
Okay, I must confess, yes, that looks really nice. The voice matches my face and all that, but it looked a bit freaky. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I could say it looks a bit cringe. The teeth, but the smile. Did you see the smile? I mean, it just looked like everything looks fine. It's just because maybe that's me looking at myself, not really being there, but my voice and my face is there. So everything there looks completely just surprising to me. But hey, it works, right? So that's basically how you can use the lip syncing feature of Kling AI. Let me know how you find yourself using this tool. Is 10 seconds enough for you? Would you be able to just clip up different 10-second videos or less to produce something meaningful with this? Let me know how you think you can use